Hey guys, it's One Ngc Tier here, and today what I want to talk to you about is bulk grading and special labels. So you can't fail to have noticed in listings for graded coins that there can be big differences between the labels, and I just wanted to talk about what you might expect. As you know, I grade a lot of coins for the guys on the Silver Forum, and one of the things that we do is do special labeling when that's available. And what I wanted to say really is just how the system works at NGC. So if you send a coin for grading and you don't make any particular request, then what you get is one of these labels. So let's kind of get a bit of light on it. So what you get is a brown label, and this doesn't cost you any extra money, and it's the standard label. And if you don't specify a special label, what you'll get is a coin with a brown label on like this. Some coins they pick out to have a special label without you doing anything. For example, if you were to grade a 35th anniversary Panda or a Centennial 2016 gold coin, you will get a special label for those, and on the NGC website they'll tell you about those particular special labels. So generally, brown label is what you get. If you go for early releases or first releases, which are available normally in the first 30 days after a coin has been issued, they will charge an extra $10 for the designation, and they will give you a blue label normally, and it'll either have first releases or early releases. There's no real difference between first releases and early releases from the point of view of NGC. You can choose whichever of those makes you happy so long as you pay your $10. So that leads us on to special labels. So if you've been shopping on the MCM website or GovMint or eBay, you'll have noticed that a lot of coins have very different labels, and there can even be 5, 6, 7, 8 different types of labels available for one individual coin. Now, the way that works is through what they call bulk grading deals. So the idea is, if a dealer, and you have to be an NGC dealer to do this, if you send over 100 coins of the same type, then NGC will work with you to design and produce a special label, or I assume, and I don't know this, that maybe you can have it designed and submit it to NGC as well. And so a lot of the bigger dealers, where they grade thousands of these coins, have their own special label, and the special label is then used as part of their marketing strategy to differentiate the coin that they sell from the same coin that other dealers are selling. And some people will then collect the different varieties of labels. I know some people do that on pandas, because there are quite often half a dozen different panda labels, red cores, black cores, and so on and so forth. So, but I get asked all the time, and here's another example. So this one is a special dealer label that is available for the Queen's Beast series. And people who are asking me to grade coins say, can I have the special Queen's Beast label? Can I have the special Panda label? And the answer is always no. If you want to buy a coin with one of those special labels, you have to go to the people who sponsor it or buy one on eBay. So a lot of these are MCM, who is probably the biggest user of these special labels, and there may be others as well. What I can do is to ask NGC to supply kind of special labels which are standard. So on the NGC website there is a labels section, and it has a copy of each design that is available and a note of whether that is for bulk submitters or all submitters. If it's a label marked all submitters, then anyone can ask for it when they submit their coins to NGC. All they have to do is pay the $5 for the extra for the label charge. So if you have, for example, an early releases coin and also want a special label, instead of having the blue early releases label, you can have the special label, and you end up paying $15 extra, $10 for the designation and $5 for the special label. Some of the special labels are pretty cute. I think this one, for example, for Australia, really enhances the look of the coin. And I know that quite a few people from the UK, where they've graded Australian coins, have asked for the Australia special label. I'll give you another few examples of ones that are popular. Each year, NGC produce a different character for the lunar year. So if ever I get a lunar type coin, I'll normally pay $5 extra and have the special labels. I think it just brightens things up, really. Makes a bit of a change to swap out the standard brown label for the special label. So we've got one for lunar. Pandas are another popular one. They do a large panda label, which is this one, and a small panda label, which is the old style label. So if you do want to grade using the panda label, make sure that you actually specify that it's the panda label. Each one of them has a number, and you can quote the number when you submit the grading. So look up the number on the NGC website and then make sure that that exact number goes into the line that you want it graded. You seem to be able to mix and match labels within One Ngc Tier, so that anyone who wants just one coin with a special label in a whole batch, NGC will normally oblige and say yes. So that's NGC standard labels that you or I can, as non-dealers, can ask for. If you want any of the special labels that NGC produce for dealers, you have to buy the coin either from the dealer or the secondary market. And if you're not too particular and you don't want to pay the $5, then don't specify a label at all and you'll get the standard brown one, unless you're unfortunate enough to have a details rating on your coin, in which case you get a purple slab of death, as we call them. So hopefully that little video will explain to you guys a little bit about how the labeling system works at NGC. I'm sure PCGS is similar, but maybe a little bit different. So hopefully you guys like this video and will make lots and lots of your usual interesting comments.